right, Viola's, here's your practice recording of hitting the hard spots in Serenade for Strings. The first spot we're going to do is after 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Measure 25. It's where you have the dotted 16ths and then that little scale. Not super hard, but I thought we'd hit it just in case. So remember, this is your sneezing rhythm. 1, a 2, a 1E and a 2E, and a 1, a 2, a 1. So you want to wait not to the very last possible second, but pretty late for that the 16th note after the dotted 8th. So 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 2E and a. All right, so here we go. A little bit on the slower side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after 21 on your C. 1, a 2. Okay, so now just a little bit quicker. 1, a 2, a 1E and a 2E and a. And then finally, this is pretty close to concert tempo. 1, a 2, a 1E and a 2E and a. There you go. So notice the faster I go with those 16ths, the less bow, little less pressure, and just let it flow. Easy, right? Okay, so now we're moving on to the trickier fingering spot at 77. Lots of nasty accidentals in this part. You have some D sharp, so low ones, you can't play any open Ds. Some accidental G sharps, B flats, you're kind of all over the place. So let's take 77 with no slurs. We're going to take it note by note. I put fingerings in there. I would probably follow those, but if you find something that's a little bit more comfortable for your hand, feel free to use that, especially when it comes to high 3 versus low 4. Stretching on a viola is a little bit further than it is on violin, so a low 4 might be more comfortable. All right, so here's 77. Again, note by note, no slurs. Starting on in half position. You could go 1, low on 1, yes, but it might get a little smeary. So this is why I recommend starting in half position on a 2. So you put your 2 on your 1 tape, then your low 1's right there for you. Back to 2. Now move up to a low 2. Next measure's easy. Next one's easy. Low 2. Now here, a high 3, G sharp. Put your 4 next to it. Back to G sharp. Now low 4. Normal 3. High 2. Low 2. Low 1. Regular 1. And then it pretty much just does the same thing one more time. So 1 to low 1, or you could shift back to half position. Stretch. High 1, 2, low 2. Okay, so again, there's a couple options of things you can do in there. Back before 93, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures. Instead of a high 3 G sharp, you could play that as a low 4. That might be easier, honestly, because you're going to a low 2 anyway. You could also do a low 4 in the next measure if you like. I think that's about it. But again, if you find a better fingering, go ahead and use it. If you have questions, come and ask me. All right, so now we're going to do 77 one more time. Still slow, but we're going to add the slurs in. If it's still difficult for you right now, leave the slurs out. So here's 77 again, a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and. You see I switched up some of those fingerings too for whatever just kind of felt right to do at that time. All right, last time through, a little faster yet. Again, try to add those slurs in. 1 and 2 and. Alright, so there you could go a little bit faster yet to get it up to concert tempo, but that's pretty close. And then luckily 109 is the same as 77, so we're going to skip that part. It's exactly the same. Transfer whatever fingerings you like into that section if you like. And the last section we're going to do here is 153, which isn't that bad, just some scales. Be careful of where it jumps around though between 153 and 154. That'll trip you up. Maybe put some bigger finger numbers in there so it catches your eye. All right, so slowly, here's 153. Let's go 1 E and a 2 E and a. Okay, not bad. If it didn't work, stop this video, go back, try it again. But here's a little bit faster. 1 E and a 2 E and a. All right, and last time, this is concert tempo. There you go. All right, so the ending isn't bad at all for you. Just watch me for tempo changes. And if you have any questions, just come and see me.